Greetings, I am Maleficious, and I'm back with more of Shenzhen IO. Now, last time I had 2 solutions for previous puzzles. This time I've only got 1, so might as well get into it. And I've gotten a solution for the ocean monitoring system, actually. And it's as I thought. The bigger issue was the coding was easy. The bigger issue was just wiring it all correctly. So here's what I've got. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, so you got the radio RX chip, and you've got the secured chip, and then I still have this MC4000 here. It just takes input from the 2 sensors, and all it does is it moves them into these 2 RAM chips. So yeah, the sonar sensor goes into this one. I put a note here to remind myself, and the magnetic sensor goes into this RAM chip. Now then, this was originally 2 MC4000Xs, I believe, but I've combined them into one MC6000 because 1, it's a yawn cheaper, and 2, it frees up space so I can run wiring through. So, it gets input from the RX input, and so I just move that to DAT, and then I add 1 to the accumulator, and that's the timekeeping portion. And I test if the accumulator is equal to 14. If it is, I subtract 14, because this keeps track of where the most recent data point was entered. Then I test if DAT is equal to x3, which means if it is, then it's equal to the value stored on the secured chip, and that means that the data request is for this sensor unit. So if it is, I move x0 to DAT, because that's going to be either a 1 or a 2, so it's going to be calling for one of the sensors. And if it's not equal, I move 0 to DAT to clear it. Then I do a TCP of DAT with 1. If it's less than, that means it's 0, then I just jump to the end. If it's more, that means it's 1, so I move the accumulator to x2, which means it goes up here to the magnetic anomaly detector, because 2 means return values from the magnetic anomaly detector. And then jump to end. And if it's exactly 1, it falls through here, move accumulator to x1, and then end is sleep 1. So these 2 MC6000s are pretty much the same. And yeah, I had to use MC6000s. Yeah, because I'm 2 lines over. So it sleeps until it gets data in from this controller, then moves it to the accumulator, and then I test if the accumulator is less than 6, because if it is, it means it's at one of these first 6 slots on RAM chips, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so we have to go 6 before it to find the first data point. So if it is less than 6, I add 14, and then no matter what, I subtract 6. So if it's 0, I add 14, then I subtract 6 from that, so it goes 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, oh actually 9, just 9. Yeah, because 0 is 14, and then minus 6 is 8, so then it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no that's not right, is it? Wait, if it's 0, I add 14, and then subtract 6 is 8, it turns out right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It turns out alright, I think. Oh well, okay. So yeah, I then move the accumulator into the addressing pin out x1 here. Then I start a loop, test less than accumulator 6. I add 1 and then move the data out x3, so it goes into the radio TX, and then jump to the loop. And then again, this is pretty much the same. So I ran this, advance it, it doesn't do anything. Okay, we're getting in at 912, so it moves into that. I add 1 for timekeeping. Test if the accumulator is 14, it's not. Test if dat is equal, no, so I move 0 to dat. TCP that 1, jump end, sleep 1. And because it's a non-buffering XBus port, or non-blocking XBus input, I can just ignore it. So advance, advance, advance. Okay, now we're getting in a request for this. So it goes in, adds 1, test it's not, test equal if dat's x3, it is, move x0 to dat, it's 1, TCP dat 1, follows through, move accumulate x1, goes in here, so 7 goes in here, I test if it's less than 6, it's not, so I subtract 6, then move that to x1, move 0 to the accumulator, and then loop. Okay, so then 85 goes out, and that's the first one, then 58, 33, 32, 42, 43. Yeah, and you have to do this way because you also have to include the most recent. Okay, so that works. And I just run through, I think this is, no, I guess, oh yeah, no, here. This is how it works. So add 1, and move through, goes into that one up there. Okay, so yeah, test less than accumulator 6. It is, so I add 14, that moves up to 16. I subtract 6, that's at 10. Then I move that out x1. Okay, yeah, and it sets it to here, so it's, yeah, here. It needs to go to 2, so 9, 10, 11, 12. It works, it works. So yeah, and then goes through loop, sends 8, 9, 10, 11, or it sends all the numbers correctly. So just run simulation, show this actually works. I advance it through 2 and most of the 3rd. Yeah. Okay, so what's the most common cost? It looks like 12 maybe, or 13. Although I did get second most common power usage, so it's kind of efficient in that way. Anyway, return to email. Okay, from Wu Li Li. Well, this is an occasion for some pride. Mr. Sun very specifically praised Longteng Engineering when he took delivery of these components. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. I feel like we're going to play a big role in his future plans. From Joe. Represent! Okay. Well, my timing is slightly off for this, so a little bit of solitaire won't hurt. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of mentally and emotionally drained today. So, this would be the point where I talk about my recent gaming, but I don't know, I've done a little bit of gaming recently outside of this. I have played some more Fallout New Vegas. I've played through the DLCs that I've purchased, I think, well, all the major DLCs pretty much. And I don't know, I wasn't very impressed with most of them, I'm afraid. So, okay, if I do that, and I can move White Drains up. But the other thing is, I've been playing more of Gary's mod because, well, I showed my brothers some of Sark's videos on Prop Hunt and Hide and Seek, I think. So he got interested. He bought Gary's mod for himself. I think he got it for his girlfriend as well. Some of his friends bought Gary's mod. So we've all been playing Gary's mod a bit more. Oh yes, I also have some tea with me tonight, actually. I've got Sangria Zinger from Celestial Seasonings. It's pretty citrusy with the hints of hibiscus that are common to the Zinger line, their Zinger line. Okay, okay. Oh, I can move that 8 there. I'd like to move this 4, but that means I need a 5. So So 5 here. And I'd also like to move this 6 up. Okay, what about dragons? Okay, there's a green dragon here, green dragon there, green dragon there. That's gonna be a little difficult to get them. Oh wait, what if I move these 8s up? Move this 5 here, move this 4, that frees that 9. I can move it there, move, oh, no, I don't want to move that. I can move this 8 down, move this red dragon up, move that 8 there. Okay, there's a 7 locked under there. I'll need a 7 to move this 6 out. I can move this up, that there, that around, that there, this here. I could also move this one here. Okay, dragons. Or what if I move this dragon up? And if I move this 3 down, I can move this 3 up here. Okay, if I move this 6, well, hold that thought. Okay, how close am I to clearing all the green dragon? Okay, if I move that 4, I can stack green dragons. And then if I do that and then move that one up, that there, this here, and that. Okay, I think that'll clear most of the numbers. And if I move that over, white dragons and red dragons. Okay. Maybe one more game, or maybe, yeah, maybe I can get another game in. Okay, so I can move this dragon up, move that 4, move a 3, but I want to wait for a minute, because maybe I could figure out how to get more dragons. Or if I move this one up, move that 8 there. Okay, I have a white dragon and a red dragon up. There's a white dragon there, there's white dragons there, there's a red dragon here, one here, and one here. Okay, I could move this 3. If I move this 5 there or up, then I could move that 4. Move this 2 here. Or I can move this 3 here. Right, I want to move that 4 to that 5, that 3 there. There's a white dragon here, there's a red dragon here, there's another white dragon here, and there's a white dragon here. Okay, where's the other 9? Oh, that's where the other 9 is. But moving that does not help me that much. What if I move that 5, free those 6s, and if I move that there, 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 then if I move this there, 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 that, clear white dragons. Okay. Then move this 5 down, the 9, and okay, I can move a green dragon up, clear red dragons, 4, clear green dragons, and then if I move this 9 and that 9, that clears it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Well, I think we have time to read a new email. Looks like Cool Dad is back, from Joe. Hey, remember the Cool Dad thing from a while back where he got arrested before you could start the tour and we got stuck with all those color-changing vape pens and it was kind of a disaster? Well, I just got a call from his people and his tour is back on. They want the inventory. We don't have to dump them after all. They might even want more. I'm so happy right now.